Guys, welcome to the video, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Matt Wilson, this is CRD, and today we're going to be talking about what makes the best selvage denim jeans for beginners. Now, I want to talk about what makes the best selvage denim jeans for beginners because I've had quite a few people recently reaching out to me either down in the comments below or over Instagram asking for recommendations on their first selvage denim jeans. And as I was going through all of these separate requests and then asking the specific questions to the guys, I was still finding there were still some commonalities between the advice that I was giving. I mean, even though one guy was from Finland and was 175 and another guy was from Mexico City and was 185, there was still a common thread between all of the things that I think you should look for and all the things you need to take into account when you are first getting into selvage denim. Basically, it's this. Your first jeans should be easy, unfussy, and simple to wear and break in. And here's how to do that. The first point is the weight. So many guys that are getting into this for the first time think okay, the heavier the better. No. Honestly, the heavier, the more uncomfortable. And if they're uncomfortable, the less likely you're going to be to stick to them long term. Go for something mid-weight, so that's 13.5 ounce to maybe 15 ounces. Now that's going to be heavy enough so you can get some really, really great fading on it. It's going to be durable enough so they're going to last long enough to get that great fading. And they're going to be comfortable enough and easy enough to wear that you're actually going to stick to them to get those sick fades. Size. I've said it before, I will say it again. Size and fit are not the same thing, but they are equally as important. Size is the dimensions, the measurements of the waist and the leg, and fit, well, that's how they fit your body. I've also said this before, but I won't do that annoying zooming in and out thing to make my point. But the size on the tag, very rarely, 99.999% of the time, it doesn't correspond to the actual measurements. Now, I've done more of that, or more information on that in this embarrassing old video up in the right-hand corner. There seems to be this pervasive myth out there that you have to buy your jeans so tight that you can hardly do up the top button. The notion behind this is that the denim's going to stretch, so once it's stretched out, you're going to have a perfectly fitting pair of jeans. Now, the Germans have the perfect word for this. Jein. It's a combination of ja and nein, so jein, yes and no. Why didn't I just say that? Anyway, yes, the denim is going to stretch, and no, you shouldn't buy your jeans so tight that you can't do the top button up. Just get the jeans so they fit you snug in the waist. They should feel a little bit tighter and a little bit stiffer than your normal run-of-the-mill mall-bought jeans. But they should not be uncomfortable. Right, now fit. Just like normal jeans, there's a massive gamut of fits out there ranging from your super skeleton skinny to full-on baggy. If you're used to your normal jeans being super duper skinny, then there is a very good chance that there is some stretch in them. Do yourself a favor, really, do yourself a favor and don't go for that same kind of fit when you make that transition to raw selvage denim. In fact, even if you're a seasoned denim head and you're watching this, do yourself a favor and don't go for the super skinny fits. But you never would, because you did it once years ago and it did not go well. Or is that just me? I think that was just me. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to set you up for success. We're trying to make you fall in love with your first pair of raw selvage denim jeans. So we're trying to get you off on the right foot. We're going to make this easy, and so go for an easy fit. A slim taper, or if you're maybe a little bit on the bulkier side, a tapered fit is going to be the best bet for the majority of guys. It's comfortable, it's wearable, it's flattering, and it's versatile. Denim. Now, I know I mentioned the weight before, but I want to talk a little bit about the fabric itself, or the weave, or basically the texture of the denim. If this is your first pair, then you don't need to go for that super slubby, hairy, textured, broken twill, natural indigo, woven on hand looms by a monk in Tibet. Go for a good, solid, right-hand twill fabric. Something sturdy and something standard. And something that you've seen some really sick fades on before. In this mid-weight, mid-price range, we're going to get to price in a second, but in this mid-weight, mid-price range, you're going to find that you're looking at some of the bigger names in the world of selvage denim. You know, like the Nudies, the Edwins, the Naked and Famous, the 316, these kind of names. There are so many great examples out there of how these things are going to fade. Yeah, you're not going to get the same fades, you're going to get your own fades, that's kind of the whole point here. But it is going to give you motivation to stick with them. If you go for something weird, then yeah, there's a very good chance that you're going to be paying a premium for one thing. So what happens if you find you just don't like them? You've paid a lot of money for something you're not going to wear. And yeah, some of these like extra special denims, they're like sandpaper. They're really, in my experience, in my opinion, they're pretty much unwearable. We're going for the long game here. That's what you have to keep in mind. Okay, and final thing, price. Pay as much or as little as you want for your jeans. The video that I did on 5 selvage denims for under $100, that shows you can get an amazing pair of jeans for a very reasonable price. But if you're getting up to the $170, $180 mark or euro mark, then just a whole world of denim opens up to you. A massive variety of denims and of fits. And I think there's something else we need to keep in mind here. We should get used to paying a little bit more for our clothing. Paying that extra, it just means that you make a deeper connection with that garment. You should be like, okay, I paid 180 bucks for these jeans. I could have bought 5 pairs of shitty mall jeans for that. I'd better make sure that I'm getting my money's worth. And you will, because if you do this raw denim thing right, and you make these jeans your go-to pair, then the cost per wear, then that becomes much, much lower than just your standard mall bought jeans. They're just gonna last longer. Right, brands to check out. This is always a tricky one because there are so many amazing brands out there. And I always forget some, and it's been impossible to include all of them. But I have put links in the description below to a few pairs of jeans that I feel that tick all of the boxes that we talked about today. And when you're on your way down there, you're going to be passing the subscribe button. Guys, if you're not already and you're into selvage denim, if you're into raw denim, which I guess you are if you've been watching this, then consider hitting that subscribe button. Right next to that, there's the bell notification icon. Hit that, you're going to get notified whenever I drop a new video. And if you've enjoyed this video, then guys, please consider giving it one of these thumbs up. It really does help out the channel, helps us grow, tells YouTube that we're here and you guys are digging what we're doing. And so that just leaves me to say, guys, I hope everyone is happy and healthy out there. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you're taking care of each other. And I'm going to see you in the next video.